Hey guys, Matt with Modern Artisan here. Welcome to my channel if you've never been here before. Okay, let's dive in. So I love like the plywood creations, plywood cabinetry, not just any plywood, but like this really nice Baltic Birch plywood, like the high quality stuff with like laminate accents. And so so I've been wanting to do this for a while, and I have a kitchen that we're going to do using this type of construction. And so I wanted to build one cabinet and experiment with the kerf joinery. So in other words, all of these joints overlap, and it's asymmetrical design. Really cool stuff. So yeah, here's a video of this one cabinet, and kind of just taking you through what I did to figure this out and to experiment with it. And then we're going to do a whole kitchen with this, and so that'll be coming out. That'll take me a while. I'm just building it now, so it'll be a little bit. So subscribe, make sure that you're around to get notifications when that comes out. All right, let's go. We got some Baltic Birch here, and this is higher quality stuff. So I got a couple of examples here, and you can kind of tell by the layers. Like this type of stuff here is the stuff that you might normally see at like a lumber yard, like Lowe's or whatever. But then the higher quality stuff has a lot more layers and a lot more consistency. And so it's just higher quality. So then when you cut it, what you would see on the cheaper stuff, you'd see like voids and stuff that you'd have to fill later and so on if you actually want that exposed edge to look good. So this is a little higher dollar stuff, but that's what you want to use if you have exposed edges like this. Okay, these are, so I have all these parts laid out. I haven't kerfed these yet. These are kind of just some parts. Actually, these are the parts right here. That's just extra stuff. And so I laminated sheets and I cut them out ahead of time. And so like a part that gets full laminate is already done. Now there's a couple parts that only like half of it gets laminated or whatever, and I have yet to do that. So yeah, you can stick with me and follow this, and and we're gonna try and get this thing built perfectly, and then we're gonna tackle a whole kitchen and a banquette, and that'll be like a follow-up video. But I'm really excited about it. It's gonna be a cool project. So this is a lot more time consuming. Normally, like if somebody does this, normally this would be like a CNC type product, or the kerfs would be done CNC. So there's just a lot of measuring and accuracy and a lot of detail work. So I think these are going to take a while, but we'll see how it turns out. You can ride along and see. Okay guys, I have got the laminate is on. I just trimmed it, which was a trick because the bit that I normally use has a roller on the end. It didn't fit into that groove, so I had to do something a little different with the table. I'm going to do a dry fit to see if this works. And then we'll put it together for real if it works. Got this thing together. It looks pretty good. I'm gonna put the doors on. The doors are actually inset, so all of this is new to me. I have the kind of traditional system of cabinet building kind of down pretty good, but this is all different, so I've got to rethink everything, and the dimensions are different and how everything works. But so the doors will be inset, laminated, kind of like this one side is laminated, so it went together pretty good. There's probably can't tell in the video, some of these joints aren't 100% flush, so it'll take a little bit of tweaking. But yeah, otherwise it's pretty good. I can't get this camera right. I got to do some sanding, and I got to build the doors, and then this thing is done. So I think for the most part, this is a success. Looks good. Okay, we're all masked off. We're gonna spray this sucker with lacquer. We masked off all the laminate and inside there, which was all laminate also. It's kind of weird light here, filming into the light. Anyways, all right, let's spray, and this piece is done. So this is a maple laminate on the front, and then on the inside, that's actually the actual face of the birch, the way it comes. But it's actually really close. But the laminate is, kind of want that on the finished surfaces because it's just more, it's cleanable and all that stuff. So so then like on this side is also maple because that side is going to be exposed. But if this was adjoining another cabinet or something, I wouldn't need to do that, obviously. So yeah, that's the way it looks. I don't have the shelves in there yet, and I actually have this block of wood to stop the doors because I ordered these little stops from Fast Cap that are going to work good, but I don't have them yet. So otherwise, the closure would pull it in a little far, and it looks a little off for the video. So so this particular cabinet has like some charcoal gray laminate there, an open shelf. And I'll show you the layout. Maybe I'll show you the layout kind of at the end. I'll show you a preview of the kitchen that we're going to do. And there's a lot of different cubbies and different places we're going to use that laminate. I did an 1/8 inch gap all the way around these door panels. So in other words, they're 1/4 inch short both ways. I wish I would have made that closer to like a 1/16 or maybe 3/16 at the most. Or no, 1/16 or 3/32. Because the gap is a little, I don't know, it's a little big. I'd like it to be tighter. So, but that's kind of why we do these mock-ups, so we can kind of test it out on something we've never done before. There's a lot to figure out. All right, guys, thanks for watching my video on the plywood and laminate kitchen cabinet. There's a lot more coming where that came from, and a lot of other cool stuff that we're working on building right now. So we'll get it edited, get it out to you. So subscribe. I'll see you then. Bye.